In retrospect, Manoj Jha of the RJD, isn't it remarkable that your party rather, was able to blackmail the system for so long?
Arnab, can I respond now?
Yeah, please. The question is to you.
Arnab, the fact is, today only I read a beautiful piece in Hindu by Pandit Selvam about the use of adjectives in reporting or news being opinionated. I wanted to, when you were saying 17 long years in delivering the justice, I wanted to communicate through you in the public domain. This was going on since 1977.
So?
This is the first case
1997.
in which the FIR was ordered.
No, 1997. Thankfully, I correct you. It has been, no, 1 second. 1997.
1977, the scam was going on. I would request your research team.
I'm talking about
please bring
your party president.
Yeah. What I was saying, that this is the first case where the person who actually ordered an FIR has been made accused. That's a different story.
So you want us to give you an award for that?
I must tell you, Arnab. No, Arnab, I don't need an award. I'm just trying to put certain things in the public domain. That this is two things are important. One is the legal issue. This is not the judgment. This is our judgment. And the legal judicial system, the multi-layered judiciary offers us like any common citizen.
No, but that's not the subject of debate. The subject of debate is the manner in which you blackmailed your way on government after government, prime minister after prime minister, and you will be well served to note that everybody, including the highest courts of the country, have been frustrated at your brazen attempts to try and push your political clout over the system. It is not wrong at all. I can back it up completely with facts. Please remember one thing, Manoj Jha. From 1996, when this case was referred to the CBI, and let me get Uday Singh of the BJP, he'll counter you. I remember, since the case was transferred to the CBI, the High Court even then was making observations about the slow pace of the trials. In fact, at that point of time, the CBI had asked the governor of Bihar for a go-ahead in prosecuting Yadav, something that was not necessary. High courts and Supreme Courts repeatedly questioned the delay in the proceedings in the photo scam case. Are you wanting to tell us that all of this was circumstantial, that it had nothing to do with the fact that Lalu Prasad was either part of the government or supporting central governments? It's accidental? It's a total quid pro quo. What are you talking about?
That's a very selective, skewed reading of the fact.
I don't read anything selectively.
I would request you.
I don't read anything selectively.
You have done it in this.
I have not done it.
You have done it in
I have not done it. Then I present fact after fact. You present me counter after counter. But I'll give you one.
I would do that. I would love to do that.
You have no facts, Manoj Jha. The sanctioning authorities...
I do have.
Well, you know, the Supreme Court of India has in one of the observations said, are you trying to protect an important person? You forgot that?
Should I tell you?
Who's the important person?
If you don't know the...
who is the important person? Who is the important person? Charles Sobraj?
No. Please understand. There are many shades. Don't look at it in the black and white. There are many shades in this judgment today.
Manoj Jha, there are
3rd of October.
Yes, you know, there is the one clear shade, black or white, right or wrong. And you're on the side of the wrong tonight. Uday Singh is responding to you. Uday Singh responding to you. Uday Singh, has the system allowed Lalu to get away for far too long?
Arnab, it's a great day today that this judgment has finally come, and as you are right, it's 17 years too late. But the larger question really, Arnab, is that as long as we politicians try and differentiate between a convicted person and an accused person, we will continue to have such kind of cases being dragged on and prolonged. After all, let's not forget that the same serious charges were against Mr. Lalu Yadav, and he became the Railway Minister of India.
Absolutely.
During that tenure, you have a former CBI director sitting with you. He'll probably confirm that the disproportionate asset case against Mr. Lalu Yadav got completely washed away. It got closed. I mean, this is ridiculous. To what Mr. Manoj Jha said,
you are casting aspersion on Supreme Court. You are casting aspersion on Supreme Court. It was the Supreme Court which cleared
Manoj, let me finish.
Disproportionate asset case.
Let me finish. I'm not casting aspersions on Supreme Court. I'm casting aspersions on the CBI, because the CBI watered down the case to lose it. The CBI watered down this case so that the Supreme Court had no other option but to say, all right, go ahead and close the case. So I'm not casting aspersions on the Supreme Court. I'm casting aspersions on the Congress Bureau of Investigation.
And the Congress representative must answer that tonight.
Your value.
The Congress representative.
The Congress that you added to the Congress, you had the CBI do what it did.
The Congress representative must answer this tonight. Mr. Randeep Surjewala, your party came to power in May 2004, UPA won. Was Lalu in any arrangement with your government then?
Arnab, we must not lose sight of two facts.
No, if you just say yes or no, I have one follow-up question, then I'll allow you. Were you in any arrangement in UPA 1 with Lalu?
Arnab, Congress has never been in any arrangement to protect.
But you have one second. With Lalu was part of UPA 1. You're dodging the question. No, one second. You were part of UPA 1. Lalu was part of UPA 1. So,
yes, Rashtriya Janata Dal has been in an alliance in UPA 1.
Wonderful.
Rashtriya Janata Dal has been supporting UPA 2 from outside.
So, follow-up question.
There is no doubt on that.
Follow-up question.
But Arnab, please.
Follow-up question. One follow-up question, Randeep. One follow-up question. In September 2004.
Okay.
September 2004, the Income Tax Department went in one swoop against the approver of this case, Dipesh Chandak. The case went to the Supreme Court of India. In September 2004, the Supreme Court observed, while putting a stay on the proceedings which allegedly persecuted the approver in this case, the Supreme Court of India said that the government, that is the UPA government, was quote-unquote trying to protect someone. Who are you trying to protect? And was your protection for Lalu Yadav the price that you were willing to pay for his support? And why should I not link the two?
Arnab, we lose sight of three things. I'll make three quick points. Number one, Mr. Uday Singh, my esteemed senior colleague, forgets when he mentions of a possible cahoots of Congress being with RJD. He forgets that since 1997 up to 2004, it was for 9 years, it was not a Congress government. For almost 6 years, there was an NDA government in power at the center. Twice they were in power. In fact, till very recently, there was a BJP government in power in Bihar. Twice they have been in power in Jharkhand. So before leveling such allegations, he must look within an answer. Number two,
let's get the dates right, Randeep Surjewala.
Mr. Surjewala, you said this to me earlier. Let me remind you that the state governments have no authority over the CBI, and it is the CBI which has purposely
Mr. Uday Singh, when you were replying, sir, I was listening to you. Please have the patience to listen to an argument. And you were in power. You were in power up to 2004. Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee, do not tell me that you suffer from selective amnesia, that you forget that there was an NDA government in power for good 5 years. What were you doing? Were you sleeping? Were you abetting CBI to not do anything in this case?
Today a party that is silent.
And today when the verdict has come, you must remember, since 2004, it is UPA government in power.
The verdict has come.
It is during UPA's government that a verdict has come.
The verdict, Mr. Surjewala.
We respect the law.
Mr. Surjewala, the verdict has come not because of the CBI.
The judicial pronouncement that has come.
The verdict has come not because of the CBI, which is the CBI, either the Central or the Congress Bureau of Investigation, depending on which way you want to look upon it, but despite the CBI. Because you will be well served to remember, Mr. Surjewala, that the CBI did not appeal against Lalu and Rabri Devi's acquittal in 2006 in the disproportionate assets case. One minute. In fact, Devesh Thakur will agree with me. Though today, the problem with Devesh Thakur is that he's trying to make up with the Congress party and get the Bihar package and then compete with Lalu to become the ally of the Congress party. Mr. Devesh Thakur unfortunately forgets recent political history. In his eagerness to become the new ally of the Congress party, Mr. Devesh Thakur, is willing to forget what happened in 2007. Because in 2007, when Devesh Thakur was with the BJP, that is his party was the BJP, and secularism was not as big an issue as Nitish makes it now, the CBI had appealed against the Bihar government led by Devesh Thakur's party in 1997, which challenged the decision of the CBI court in 2006 to acquit Lalu in the case Devesh Thakur. You remember that? In 2007, the CBI appealed against your government, which had challenged the decision of the CBI. So look how time changes, right?
No.
Devesh Thakur, look how time changes.
Can I correct it also? I think
Devesh
we are
Thakur.
going on the wrong track about the functioning of...
Devesh Thakur, I'll come to you. I have a question for you also, Joginder Singh. Devesh Thakur.
No, but...
I think, Arnav, I'm not very sure of the facts, but if Mr. Joginder Singh wants to butt in, maybe he is more aware of the facts. I'm really not aware of the facts of the 2007 case, what you're talking about.
No, what?
To be very frank. However,
No.
However, we view this case with the conviction which has taken place today. We are happy because we see, even if delayed, better late than never, the system has worked.
Oh, so you will not question the Congress party today?
The system has worked, and no, why not? Why not? There's no question of not questioning them. We are here. As I said, the judgment has come.
You will not question. You will not question. You will not say tonight on the Newshour that the Congress party was complicit in giving a scam-tainted Lalu Prasad 17 years of political existence.
Why not, Arnav? Why don't you ask me
Arnav,
how
before
should
you
we
say
improve
that,
this thing? I
we
would
must
suggest,
also,
I
with
would
due
suggest
regards,
bringing
we must
everything
also
here,
remember
all these cases
that
into
verdict
fast track
has come
courts.
during UPA's tenure. So let's not impute
verdict has been given by the courts, not by the UPA.
Judicial process by being who is in power.
Verdict has been given by the courts, not by the UPA.
And the majesty of law that has been
verdict has no one minute. Randeep Surjewala, the verdict has come from the courts, not the UPA. In fact, the Congress party was caught red-handed trying to push an ordinance last week, which would have given Lalu Prasad another lease of life even if convicted. Did you not think then, Mr. Surjewala, how the people of India would react to that kind of a situation? Did you not think the situation today...
Arnav, we also lose sight of the fact that it was courage of conviction of Shri Rahul Gandhi in coming out and saying, let's forget politics, let's rise above it, let's respect what the people of this country want. And he said, with all sincerity of purpose, I am changing the stance of
one second.
my government.
Did you not think that a lot of honest Indians who, if I may add, were not part of some Delhi Gymkhana media circuit, a lot of honest Indians who did not find Lalu Prasad just a funny man, who would carry on with his recycled jokes and try to be funny every time he was asked a serious question about corruption. You never thought, Mr. Surjewala, how insulted people felt on July 27, 1997, when Lalu Prasad brazenly made Rabri Devi the Chief Minister of Bihar? Was that a joke played on the nation, Mr. Surjewala? You didn't feel that was an insult to all the people who felt that this was a big blow in the fight against corruption in our country? That just because you're an important politician, you can get away with anything?
You are completely digressing from the issue in hand. You asked me a pertinent question and I answered that for you. The ordinance was brought in. Before that, an all-party meeting where all political parties were present had agreed to the amendment, but for the intervention of...
Sir, that ordinance was a Save Lalu ordinance, everyone knows it.
The government would not have agreed to reconsider the same. Who has done so, Arnav? I ask myself, I answer, the credit only goes to Shri Rahul Gandhi to rechange the political